I look up, see the moon, I cannot explain this feeling, and I love to look at you. I'm staring and time is stealing, girl, I'm just so into you. I know, baby, you can feel it like, hey, yeah, I know, baby, you can feel it. Late nights I do some you. I know, baby, you endear it, and all I do think of you. My mind, I just cannot clear it. I'm so scared of losing you. So serious, really fear it. I do not know what to do. I'm taking a verse and spirits up. Yeah, I'm taking a verse and spirits up. Yeah, I'm taking a verse and spirits up. I'm taking a spirits. I do not know what to do. I'm taking a verse and spirits up. I look up, see the moon. I cannot explain this feeling, and I love to look at you. I'm staring and time is stealing, and all I do think of you. My mind, I just cannot clear it. I'm so scared of losing you. So serious, really fear it. I'm with you. Everything's alright, right. Triple two, need you in my life. Coming through, ride fast at night, yeah. Zooming fast, baby, zooming fast, okay. I can't be open with you. I feel emotion with you. I feel the ocean in you. Left, right, I'm coasting to you. They wanna hold on to you. Just tell me what I gotta do. My feelings like barely coming through, and you say you know what to do. Like, hey, I got what you want, but I got hella hoes, but I can cut them off. You been hurt before, and I've been hurt before. You gon' call my phone, and I'm gon' be this shit serious. Look at your side when I whip outside, yeah. Hey, you look me in the eyes, I feel the high, yeah. Hey, what's on your mind? Open up that mind, yeah. I look up, see the moon, I cannot explain this feeling, and I love to look at you. I'm staring and time is stealing, girl, I'm just so into you. I know, baby, you can feel it like, hey, yeah, I know, baby, you can feel it. Late nights I do some slow. I know, baby, you endear it, and all I do think of you. My mind, I just cannot clear it. I'm so scared of losing you. So serious, really fear it. I do not know what to do. I'm taking a verse and spirits up. Yeah, I'm taking a verse and spirits up. Yeah, I'm taking a verse and spirits up. I'm taking a spirits. I do not know what to do. I'm taking a verse and spirits. Baby, on the other side right now. Baby, got my feelings tied right now. Baby, skip the other guy right now. Like right now, yeah, right now. But I don't even care what he like. All you gotta do is give me green light. I can really show you what it be like when you give love to a nigga like me, right? I feel like a medium. Meet me in oblivion. Shawty, I'm so serious. You make a heart obsidian. You part of my soul. Hey, just ignore the gossip. You the trending topic, and every time that you talk to me, your words sound so melodic. Hey, baby, just stand in front of me. Viewing you as narcotic. Just try not to take a step from me. My heart is in your pocket, baby. In your pocket, ayy. We blast off like rocket, ayy. Got one option, but you the only option, but hey, supersonic. Meet me on my comet, ayy. Hey, if you cautious, you would take no caution. Talking to the spirits, I want you to hear us. Hey, baby, can you hear
Hello! This game is very loud, and I'm having some trouble getting it to actually capture. How y'all doing? It's Digimon Sunday. Digimon Sunday, guys! One second. Hopefully that works. It's not on the... There we go, okay. Now, this game is designed to be used with a controller, but my controller just is not working with it. So, keyboard it is. So, this is not Pokemon, I'm doing it again. The Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Now, there's the main game of Cyber Sleuth, and then there's the side game of Hacker's Memory. We're going to be playing Cyber Sleuth first. We're going to play through all of this, and then we're going to move on to Hacker's Memory. Oh wait, I hit continue. Yeah, that's the plan. So that's going to be Digimon Sundays for quite a while.
ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わる電脳空間の狭間よ。ここに来られたということは、あなたにはここに刻まれた運命のアクセスする資格があるということね。それなら選んでちょうだい。この2つの運命、どちらの枝葉をたぐるのか。
Okay, they're asking which I want to play.
あなたの前にあるのは、現実世界と電脳世界が交わることで起きるある物語の記録よ。時を同じくして起きたこの物語を、それに巻き込まれた2人の人間の視点を通して、あなたはお互いに立場も違えば、物語の中で
Hacker's Memory spoils certain stuff in Cyber Sleuth, but Cyber Sleuth doesn't spoil stuff in Hacker's Memory necessarily. I'm gonna go with Cyber Sleuth for the first playthrough, and once that's done, story of Cyber Sleuths in worlds real and digital. Jump into this world for the first time here, or story of the novice of a certain hacker team. Another view of this world through hackers' eyes. No, I'm going with Cyber Sleuth because that's the main game. Options. Yes, please. I don't know why this isn't something I can do on the main menu, but let me see if I can connect my controller now, maybe? Does not seem like it. So, I'm just gonna be stuck using a controller then. Graphic options, depth of field enabled. Resolution, it can't go higher than, it can't. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't think that changed much for y'all, but for me, the game's full screen now, so that's good. Surprised that there's not like an audio option where I can put on. Then again, the game might not have English voice acting. See if I can. Nope. Okay. Begin with these settings.
これで選択はなされたわ。あとは定められた運命が導くままにお行きなさい。
Go on now.
それじゃあね、また物語の中で会いましょう。
Oh, she's actually a character in the game.
エンジョイチャット、ようこそエンジョイチャットへ。チャットルームを選択してください。
Hilda? This isn't me, by the way.
パスワードを入力してください。
I wasn't 100% sure, to be honest.
見るかも。
You. Hi there. Dude, I want. Oh, okay. I can't read all of that. I'm so sorry. That's way too much. I can't read all that. Watch TV yesterday? I did. It was awesome. Isn't it so cool watching TV? That's my favorite show. Hey guys, ever heard of Digimon? What's this all of a sudden? You're talking about Digimon programs, right? Oh, you're talking about Digimon programs, right? Those dangerous programs used by hackers? Dangerous? How dangerous exactly? They can break through security, steal data, enter password-protected forums with ease. Those programs can do all kinds of nasty things. They're behind most of the incidents that have been happening. Wow, Digimon sound nuts! My friend got his account targeted by them. No way. How did this all happen? I can't keep up. There's too many people talking. Like digital monsters? They said the thing. They said the thing. Man, Among Us 2 is looking real weird. You mean that Eden master? No solicitations, man! What? Fun! What the fuck? No way, dude! I think she's in on it. She's the other imposter. What? Don't tell me y'all are chicken. And so the chatting continued. Aquino and Blue Box went on their late-night gab fest. As always, topics were loose with no real focus. Eventually, dawn broke outside their windows. That was the day they were finally going to meet in Eden. They spent the day much as they did the day before. And then, the appointed time drew near. M. Goro. I'll go with Amy. No, I changed my name your name may be seen by many people over the internet, the network. Please be careful to not include words that are offensive to others or personal information such as real names, phone numbers, or email addresses. Excuse me. I will be fine. Oh, that's interesting. The box that I was typing in didn't come up on stream, it looked like. Yes. That's me. I'm Riley.
ようこそ電脳空間の楽園エデンへ。エデンはメタバースにおいて
革新的なサービスの数々を提供する新世代型デジタルコンテンツです。ショッピングから映画などの各種エンターテインメント、企業間の商取引から行政機関の手続きまで、皆様のニーズにお応えし、皆様の生活の一部となるサービスを
I
本日
love
も
I
心を
love
込め
like
て
this
ご案
idea
内
of
さ
what
せ
the
ていただき
internet
ます。
looks like.
従来のネ
Like
ッ
this is the
ト、
same thing they
画
did
面
for
上
the
でのや
they
り
did
取
for
り
the
ではなく、
Digimon
アバター
Our
を介
War
しての
game
直感的なバーチャル
and
リ
a
ア
bunch
リ
of
テ
other
ィ体
stuff
験
use
と
this kind of aesthetic, but
最
like I
先端の
love
電
this
脳空
aesthetic
間サ
for
ービスを
visualizing
心ゆく
what
ま
the
でお
internet
楽しみ
looks
ください。
like inside
エ
the
デンは
wires.
世界をつなぎ
Oh,
未来を
I
紡
gotta
ぐ
turn my
ヒ
sound
ュー
off.
マンネットワーク、上白エンタープライズが運営しております。
Hit me. Hit me. The entrance to Eden. This is where we promised to meet. I'm here a little earlier than we agreed on. I'm guessing Akino and Blue Box still aren't here. Or maybe they are. Oh, it even has like the red outlines for people that it had in our war game. This will be the first time I've met them outside a chat room. I don't know what their avatars look like though, but I should be able to figure it out. I'll try making small talk with the Eden avatars in the area. Oh good, my first case. There's separate buttons for running and walking. How do I change it? Oh. That round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. How do I change the camera view? Can I not? Is it fixed camera? Huh? What? Good talking to you, man. I've heard there's an area in Eden filled with hackers. Why wouldn't the company shut down such a dangerous area at once? Good talking to you. I'm logged in from abroad. It's all thanks to Eden that I can keep up with my buddies. Look there. No, don't be obvious. It's a hacker. You shouldn't get too close. But I got a cell phone Digivice for my birthday. Yours are those goggles? They're pretty sweet. Next time I'll pick some up. Digivice is logged into Eden, and the voice features are handy. Still, maybe my daughter's too young for one. I'm worried about security. Yeah, that's fair. It's really weird not being able to, like, shift the camera at all, but I guess it's fine. Damn, alright. I know it's supposed to cut down on the crime, but it still sucks. Oh, damn shame. Now you can't say slurs to people in chat forums. Oh, what's this? Gummymon! I forget which one is Gummymon. Hang on. I don't know how to pause this. Or if I can pause it yet. I should have paid more attention when I was setting up the controls. Did you try looking in the community area? It's an open area just like the entrance, so you can get there from any terminal. Well, I guess I'm doing that now. There don't seem to be any avatars like them. I guess I showed up too early after all. She's sleeping. There's still time left before our meeting. I should check out some of the other areas. go to another area. I'm glad I don't know which area I'm going to, though. Use the directional buttons to choose a destination. If there are any new areas that if there are new areas you can go to, they will be indicated with new. Selecting the log out from the options on the left will return you to the point you used to access Eden. And go to Eden Community now. This is the community area. I like this place. It's quiet and relaxed. My Digivice's talk feature is getting a call. Who could it be? He said he was gonna hack me and now he is! Hey, Mr. Nabbit. Just one sec, you're behind schedule, silly. You're gonna be late. Hurry up. Come to Galactic Park and Oh, Kowloon, I remember that name. They were the hackers in the last game I played. Your two friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have a gift for you all, but everyone has to be there first. Bye-bye. I don't trust like that. Isn't that the dangerous area full of hackers? Okay, calm down. No need to panic. I wonder what he meant by a gift. Anyway, let's go to Galactic Park in Kowloon. Never even been anywhere near Kowloon. How do I get there? Might be someone here who knows how to get to Galactic Park in Kowloon. I better ask around. Oh, interesting. Okay. During conversations, you will hear keywords. Keywords will mark characters with a lock icon. This means that you can ask the character about keywords. If you ask the right character about a certain keyword, the lock will open and you'll learn some new information. So I gotta just talk to people, I guess. Sparkly thing at the end of the street, then I saw something awesome. Nice. That monument's a miniature of Eden. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Is that the latest Digivice? Sweet, if I had one I could do so much. Digital. So the term Digivice stands for Digital de Jure Standard Terminal. No, it fucking doesn't. Don't lie. It does not stand for that because that doesn't make any sense. Trash data. They say it's pretty. See, that could be a really clever joke about torrenting, or they just said it's seedy because that's something that like people say about trashy areas. The virus attacks all originate down there. It's a real public nuisance. And somehow I don't believe that. I cannot talk to the child. Too old to get far in the real world, but here in Eden, my avatar can go from out. Oh, Michael, thank you for following. I hope you're having a good day. Can't talk to this guy either. Kinda busy here. How to get the first keyword? Remember from Mr. Nevin. Tell me URL. I wonder if someone. What do you mean did I pick yet? Did I pick between Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory? Because, yeah, I'm doing just regular Hacker's Memory right now. I haven't, like, had any other choices given to me yet. What? You want to go to Kowloon, but why? It's lawless and filled with hackers besides. If that's what you're into, we're done here. Go talk to a hacker if you want to know about it. There's a hacker-looking thug near the entrance. Don't blame me for your foolish decisions. Grow up and take responsibility for yourself. No, I haven't picked one yet. I'm assuming that's what, like... what he, what the surprise gift that Mr. Nabbit has for all of us is. By the entrance, do they mean back in the first area? Probably, because that area is called entrance. Oh, there's multiple people I can talk to. I like that. No one's gonna get that face. That's just... There are like 3 people in the world who would get that joke. What now? How long cracker parts? What's that supposed to be? It sounds awful. Oh, you meant Kowloon Galacta Park? I don't know that one either. Sorry, maybe you should ask someone else. Why am I talking to you then? Why am I wasting time with this woman who doesn't know? Why give us the lock if she doesn't have anything to say about it? I want to go to Galacta Park, Kowloon. That's what you think you want. It isn't. It isn't it. I'll show you the way. This is the URL to their area. Take it. Okay, thanks. Got the URL. Now I can go to Kowloon. I feel like calling him a creepy hacker is like editorializing on the game's part, but he's a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go to Kowloon level 1 now. God, this game's so pretty. Oh, is that them?
どこ
Well, look, in my defense, no one told me where I was going until I was already late. So, you can't get mad at me. You legally cannot. You happen to be Aikino by any chance?
どうもどうも、ア
I'm
ッキーノです。
Your
エ
first
デンだと
time,
はじめましてだね。っていうか、私、白峰のきや。よろしく。じゃない。
Oh. She's so cute.
遅いよ。何してたのよ。こんな危ない場所で一人っきりで待たされる身にもなったよね。
Well, you shouldn't have come here by yourself if you were scared.
ブルーボックスはまだ来てないのかって？来てますよ。来てますが何か？信じられます？あいつ
Got
さ、
to go and find a ghost.
幽霊探してくるわ。とかとか言って一人でどっか行っちゃったんだよ。
What the fuck does that mean, dude?
あいつそういうとこあんだよね。自己中的なイケメンだからって調子乗っちゃってるみたいな。
You said it, not me.
大体何？白い少年の幽霊？噂になってるだかなんだか知りませんけど、見つけてどうすんすか？っていうか、電脳空間で幽霊なんて非科学的だし、意味わかんないし、怖くともなんとも。
That's unscientific. Not that I'm scared or not. Oh, hey, it's that guy.
ジョワショワ
ビビりすぎだっての。
なんだ たじゃん。ただの新たじゃん。幽霊かと思った。
たく、チキンのくせに生きがってこんなとこまでのこのこ来てんじゃねえよ。
そのこんなとこに置き去りにしたのはどこの新たよ。あんたの血は何味だ。
ああ、うっせうっせ。
Wow, what a charming individual.
つーか
He's so great.
初めてだよな、こっちで会うの。真田新だ。ま、適当によろしく。
Oh, how polite. He's saying nice to meet me. How nice of him after he was just telling our friend to shut her mouth.
自己紹介くらいちゃんとしなさいっての。
What the fuck?
もう分かっちゃってると思うけど、これがブルーボックスの中の人だよ。なんかイメージ違くない？あっちだといい感じに面倒見よくって頼れる兄貴っぽいじゃん。
If you say so.
私もこっちで初めて会った時マジビビった。不愛想だし自己中だし目つき悪いし。
He does look like he wants to hit you.
ほらイケメンの無駄遣いっていうか。
アホは放置で頼むわ。
These are my friends for the rest of the game, aren't they?
で、オタクを待っている間にこの辺りを探ってみた。俺らを呼びつけたナビット君がいないかと思ってさ。
Thought that the Mr. Navitt fellow who called us here might be around.
幽霊探してたんじゃないの？
ま、そのついでにな。
I was doing a little of that too.
結局どっちも見つからなかったぜ。それどころか一っ子一人いね。
Around to be found.
いくらクーロンが危険
Maybe
エ
one
リ
or
アで
two
も
hackers in an
ハ
area
ッ
like
カーの
Calwood,
一
no
人や
matter
二
how
人は
dangerous it is.
やあやあ、お待たせ。ナビットくんだよ。集まってくれた良い子の君たちにプレゼントだよ。
This music sounds like something good's about to happen.
これは世界を変える力だよ。何これ。
ハッキングだ。俺たち全員ハッキングされている。
I don't talk much. New program has been installed. Digimon capture.
チェ、俺のゴールを簡単に突破しやがった。やり手だな、ナビットってやつ。
デジモンキャプチャー？
最近ハッカーたちの間に出回っているハッキングツールだ。
ねえ、デジモンってあのデジモン？
You mean like
ああ、
Digimon?
オタクが興
Digimon?
味津々だったそのデジモンだろ。特定のデータ、デジタルモンスターをスキャンしてキャプチャ
We're
ー
about to
する
start playing
と。
Pokemon Go up in here.
お、やっぱデジモンってデジタルモンスターの略らしいぜ。
How could we have guessed?
デジモンってハッカーが使うヤバいプログラムなんだよね。じゃあ
Have we become hackers?
ハッカーになっちゃったわけ？
Can't believe we've been infected with hacker disease.
そう言えなくもないかもな。ま、いいじゃん別に。ハッカーなんざ今時珍しくもねえし。
やだハッカーなんてヤバいよ。絶対やだよ。いらない。こんなプログラム捨てなきゃ。
Oh, I'm sure that'll work.
あれ？嘘。
Wait, where's my phone?
アンインストールできない。
やめとけ。プログラムにプロテクトがかかってる。
Look what will happen if
無理
you
に
force
削除
close
すると何が起こるかわかんねえぞ。
何よそれ。
it. Serious.
逃がすかよ。
Alright,
あ
bye.
なたなんで追いかけるの？私帰るから
Alright, see ya. I'll talk to you later, I guess.
何これ、さっきまでなかったじゃん。どうしてこんな
I
の
mean,
が。
it's not gonna be that easy?
これもハッカーの仕業。
Yeah, I did that, sorry.
先へ進めってこと？私たちを返さないつもりなの？
Alright, could be in trouble. Let's go after him. We might find an exit there too. Let's go.
やだ、私行かない。
Alright, fine. Stay here and die then. You won't get a Digimon. Fine. Jerk. Press the Y button while in the field to activate the Digivice. You can save at almost any time from the save menu of your Digivice. It's not possible to save in some locations. Make sure you save frequently so you don't regret it if you do get a game over. Which button on my keyboard? Okay, V is Y. I'm gonna have to like write down options. Oh, you can control GFH? It's such a weird, like, combination of buttons to control the... Why can't I just plug in a controller and use it with this? So weird. I still can't control the camera. Like, that's not what that's for, I guess. Whatever, I'm gonna save. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Isn't supposed to happen. Town area stretched all the way back through here? Feels totally different from the cyberspace areas on the upper part of the Eden network. There's no trace of Arata. He may have gone further inside. I should be careful. Yeah, I don't have any Digimon. What happens if I get attacked? Oh, okay. I can zoom in and out. So I guess that's nice functionality to have. That is a digital Riley. How's it going, Selena? That's it means. I don't have a Digimon yet, though. Oh no, he got turned into a program. I mean, we're all in the computer, so we're all programmed right now, but is that supposed to be Arata? Because it doesn't, I don't know. It looks like he's different clothes. Oh, that's not good. Some funky digital language has been inscribed. What was that? Kowloon's as dangerous as they say. Who knows what might happen here? I better hurry up, find Arata, and get out of here. Who the hell is this guy?
どうした？まるで幽霊でも見たような顔だ。
Sure, pal.
僕そっくりの幽霊を見たって？それなら、その幽霊は僕かもしれないな。僕をエデンに住み着いた勇気と呼ぶ者もいる。
Who calls you that? I want names. Tell me 5 people who call you that, or I will not believe you.
この世のものではないと。
You're just one of those edgy 12-year-olds who wants people to think that you're really cool, so you gave yourself a name.
真相は僕がただ神出鬼没なだけ。そんなところだ。
Tomato looking ass.
安心するといい。僕は幽霊じゃない。このエデンに
I'm
ちゃんと
very
実在
real
している。
here in Eden.
君のような
In the
迷い
physical
を
world,
導
not
く
so
た
much.
めにね。君はハッカーの証であるプログラムデジモンキャプチャーを手に入れたばかり。
Which marks you as a hacker.
いわば
You're still
Hacker
meant to be really
Hinata.
I'm pretty sure I didn't take hacker's memory. The other people who call him that are his Digimon.
ここには様
There
々な
are
目
hackers
的を
with
持
a
ったハ
wide
ッカー
variety of different goals here in Eden.
セキュリティホールを見つ
Chivalrous
けて
ones who find and report security holes. Thieves who steal accounts to rob money and data. Others are just out to prove their skill.
本当にいろいろだ。君は
What kind of hacker do you want to be?
その様子だとひな鳥どころかまだ卵から帰ってもいないようだ。
Not even hatched from your egg yet.
ハッカーを目指すか他の何者かになるか、それは君の自由さ。だが経緯はどうあれ、君はハッカーに興味を抱いてここまで来て、その結果デジモンキャプチャーを手にした。
I think,
そうだろ。
frankly, I think my character just came here because she wanted to make friends.
だったら試してみるといい。デジモンと呼ばれるプログラムの
Hell yeah.
驚くべき
Give me
力
a Digimon. It's been like 45 minutes already. I've been playing for too long to not have a Digimon. This is ridiculous.
では未来のハッカーの誕生を祝して君に記念すべき1体目のデジモンを進呈しよう。
He's gonna summon a feral Agumon that just rips me to pieces.
ほら君の後ろにいるあれがデジモンプログラムだ。
Behind me? Oh, it's him! Oh. There are 3 different there are 3 different type of Digimon here, but you can only take one. Wait. Which will you choose? I mean, like, the excessively adorable animal type, the possibly fragrant plant type, or the mechanical looking machine type. I'm tempted to go with the gear Digimon just because, like, I know Palmon and Terriermon from the shows, but I didn't use Terriermon in Digimon Dusk, so I think I'm overdue using my boy. You want Terriermon? Oh, I love him. I want Terriermon. You just made up your mind. Okay, let's bring you out of your shell. There's only one wrong answer. Bring you out of your shell. There's several steps are required to obtain a Digimon. If you discover or encounter a Digimon program, run a scan, then acquire the analyzed data. Those are all done with Digimon Capture. You can use that without any restrictions. But just because you got the analyzed data doesn't mean the Digimon program itself is yours. First, you must convert it. You must launch the Digimon program and implement it in cyberspace first and foremost. Only then can it serve as a digital monster, a hacking program that is not to be trifled with. Excuse me. Unlike Scan, however. I mean, yeah, kind of. You get if it works in this game the same way it worked in Digimon World Dusk. Every time you battle a Digimon, you get a bit of data from it, and after collecting enough data, you can use that to form your own copy of that kind of Digimon. Unlike Scan, however, Convert is not part of the Digimon capture application. We hackers finally devised the technique needed, but certain rules were put in place regarding how it's used, in order to control how this power is exercised. The fuck are you talking about, buddy? Why not just Control Alt Delete the bad guys? I walk up to Diaboromon and say, "Hey, hit Alt F4, bitch." Your chosen Digimon program is still weak, but it will grow in power and digivolve. As you gain experience as a hacker, your program will become more powerful as well. Someday, immense power might be yours. When that day comes, responsibility will come along with it. Hackers may be free spirits, but they never succumb to chaos. Never that. Why not? I'm sure most of this went over your head, but tuck it away in a corner of your mind. Besides, merely having Digimon capture gives you hacker status. It's a special program, but a hacker's abilities, values, and goals can all be seen in how well that hacker can use Digimon programs. Because protecting the Order of Eden is a hacker's first duty. I would be very happy if you would try to become that kind of hacker. After all, hackers have been with Eden since its inception. Do you want the Digimon right now? Yes! It's been 50 minutes! I see. You heard what I had to say and decided you wanted to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. I just want a funny green bunny boy. That's all I want. I don't care about being a hacker. I just want a funny green bunny boy. I just want him to be my friend. Well then, follow the steps. Start with a scan, have a Digimon capture running, and target a... Huh? Oh wait, that's me. Huh? Oh shit! Press Alt F4, idiot! That's not Diaboromon, but he digivolves into Diaboromon, so I count it.
せっかく用意したデジモンに逃げら何デジモンならいくらでもいるすぐに代わりを見つけよう少ししかし驚いたよこのエリアにあんな強力なデジモンが出現するとはね程度の低いハッカーが悪ふざけで話したかあるいは僕に敵対する者の仕業かもしれない
Man, the men in this game are very self-centered, huh?
追いかけるあの強力なデジモンが欲しいのか
I don't care about
いや
very sorry
あれはまだ
Mon, or
君の
whatever
手
it
には
is.
負えないやめておけ
Just like real life. Just like real life.
なんだって
You're concerned about the Digimon
君
being...
は
Yeah,
追われたデジモン物好きだわだが
that's all the more
それ
reason
こそ
to
放っ
leave
てお
it.
くべきだ
God, you
単なる
suck.
プログラム同士の小競り合いに首を突っ込んで怪我でもしたら君がバカを見るだけだからね
Dude, you suck. Where's the eat shit
君がそう
option?
決めたなら
Just tell him to go fuck himself and run after it.
後を追うなりなんなり
Wait, hang on, what's that? Ooh! Ooh, help. Leave the baby alone! Punch it!
まったくとんでもない卵だな
Just punch the fucking
デジタル
Digimon.
モンスターに丸腰で挑むつもりか本当に物好きだよ君はいやただのお人よしか
You're just a soft touch? The fuck does that mean?
奇遇だな。
What a coincidence, I'm both
僕も
those
それな
things
り
as
に
well.
物好きで
Just this one to allow me to aid.
まあ
You
君は何もしなくて
need
も
me to
構
do
わない。
anything for the moment.
ただ見ていればいい。誇り高きハッカーの力をね。
Digimon.
どうやら君と一緒に戦うつもりらしい。
I love
随分と手
Carrier
順が
Mon.
狂ったが、そのデジモンは君のものだ。しっかりと指示を出してプログラムを
Well
使い
and
こなす。
master the program.
準備はいいか。
Excuse me. Enemy and ally stats as well as the timeline are displayed during battles. Digimon move in order from the top of the timeline. Allies are blue, enemies are green, are red, and guests are green. When a command is selected, the predicted post-action position is displayed. He really does! Issue commands to your allies to proceed with the battle. Attack with the A button. For other commands, hold down a directional button or tilt the left stick and then press the A button. To escape, hold down the right bumper. I'm tired, I'm sorry. To escape, hold down the right bumper button and press the A button. Freely move your Digimon by pressing the B button. This is a problem for me because I do not know what key on my keyboard is right bumper, and they won't let me use a controller. Attack, regular attacks, use a skill, defend, use an item, switch out battling party member with backups, auto battle, escape from battle. I love how many games now have like options of just like, yeah, I want the game to play itself. Like, that is very funny to me. Smack it. Not bad. Okay, well, you know, I could have handled this myself, but I guess now I don't have to. Ooh, plus 10 health, plus 1 SP, plus 1 attack, defense, intelligence, and speed. And it can heal now. Awesome. Listen, I don't play games to play games.
Digimon Capture のスキャンを介さずにデジモンが手に入ることは稀だ。
Maybe for a loser like you.
ましてやプログラムが人に懐いたりなど。
Yeah, you're just not likable.
なんとも奇妙な光景だ。君はハッカーの中でも相当イレギュラーな存在になるだろう。ともかく卵は帰った。この先は君次第だよ。
The egg's hatched. I am now trans.
それじゃあ僕はそろそろ消えるとしよう。目つきの悪い少年。ああ、もう一人のイレギュラーの彼か。
Yeah, my friend, the insufferable-looking douchebag.
彼なら先のエリアへ向かった。
He looks a lot like you, actually.
そこはかつて
The
エデン
old
のエント
Eden
ランスだっ
entrance
た
area,
古
the
いエ
remains
リ
of
アだ。
Eden's creation, its
創
forgotten
世
dread.
紀の遺物。その証拠に初期タイプのログアウトゾーンも残されたままだ。今はプロテクトでロックされていて使用できないが、あの程度のロック、ハッカーであればどうということはない。
そうだな。ここから帰りたくなったらそのログアウトゾーンを使うといい。
It doesn't feel like I have much choice, frankly.
目つきの悪い彼なら問題なく解除できるはずだ。なぜ驚く？まさか彼から何も聞かされていないのか？なら僕から言うべきことはない。本人に直接聞いてくれ。そういえばまだ名乗っていなかったな。僕はユーゴ、チームザクソンのユーゴだ。
It does kind of share an aesthetic with the training room from Marvel vs. Capcom. You're not wrong. And I'm back. Yugo from Team Zaxxon.
君が誇り高きハッカーを目指すのであれば、我
He's
らザ
really
クソンを
shilling
訪
for
れ
his
ると
plan now.
扉はいつでも開いている。
Yugo, if you're not plot relevant from here on, I will never see you again. I promise you that much. No sense thinking up conspiracy theories. Arado was headed to that area over there. There's supposed to be an old logout zone. Yeah, exactly. He infected me with dry throat. I might be able to log out. I'll go get Nokia. Alright, Carriermon, let's go. Special moves and inherited skills. You see the problem with saying inherent right next to inherited and not expecting me to get the two confused, right? Special moves are inherent skills obtained from the start. The details of these moves change after each time a Digimon digivolves or de-digivolves. Inherited skills after digivolving or de-digivolving previously known skills to be relearned by leveling up. A Digimon can learn up to 20 different skills. That's a lot more than like 6. Oh, you can set up to 6 special moves with inherited skills, but you can learn up to 20. Once you learn more than 20, excess skills must be deleted. Okay, yeah, I know I can. I want those chests. Fine, I'll go get the whiner who didn't want a Digimon. Oh hey, we started making our way through after all. What is this girl wearing? Put some clothes on. It's the boys! It's the boys! The good boys! Agumon and Gabumon! The boys are back in town! Oh, I don't want to fight the boys. They seem friendly. Oh, look at them! Oh. Oh, he's shy.
アグモンくんにカブモンくんか。へんてこな名前だね。
変じゃないもん。
What the fuck?
君こそ変な名前。
Yeah, your name doesn't end in Mon. What the fuck are you talking about?
変じゃないもん。あれ？どうしたのかな。私のお顔がキュッキュッ
Have my totes adorbs good looks stunned you speechless?
なんだか懐かしい匂いがする。
Something familiar.
私？
それに安心する匂いだ。
なんか照れちゃうな。ごめんね。私のエロカワフェロモンが仕事しまくっちゃってるみたいで。やっぱり君変だ。
Yeah, that is a little weird.
もうどこ行ってたの？
I got a bunny.
また怖い人？
I found a bunny.
追いかけ回されるのはゴリゴリだ。逃げろ。ちょっと落ち着いて。この子友達だから。はあ、行っちゃった。なんだったんだろう、あの可愛い物体 X は。っていうか、あれ君が連れてるその子がデジモン？あ、じゃあ
He's
さ
so
っきのあの子た
big.
ちもデ
His
ジ
head
モン
is
なんだ。
massive.
けどそのデジモンもあの子たちも悪そうなプログラムには見えないよね。
They're not bad programs. They're friends.
デジモンか。あの子たちと一緒にいられるならいいかも。デジモンキャプチャー。え？凶暴な野良デジモンもいた？何それ、超怖いじゃん。奥のエリアにあなた
God,
がい
she
る
just
のよね。
believes whatever you tell
君
them.
についてくから早く合流しよう。
Alright, come on. Look at this. We got the squad. Ooh, fight.
ほら、かかっておいで。
Oh. Hey, you only need to fight 4? I'm gonna have an Agumon, like, before I even get out of here. Vulcanapalm. Okay. Ow! Bitch! That hurt! Oh, that's interesting. Not every attack uses, like... Oh god. I need to heal. Good lord. And now I can use a skill. Oh, what? Right, you can heal. And do that. Barrier tornado!
やったね。完全勝利。
Hey, I got back the health capsule I used. Good. All kinds of Digimon lurk in the dungeons. Moving around can trigger battles as you encounter Digimon. Be sure to pay attention to the health of your party. Alright, fine, I will. Alright, and now I can grab those boxes. Gate. And...
みんな、行くよ。
Oh, seeing them in 3D is so nice. K9 Cyclone. Oh, damn, I did a lot of damage to that one.
私たちは無敵だよ。
You never stood a chance. Alright, what's down this way? Hang on now. I don't... What was the other way? Was that the boy that we're supposed to be finding? God, they are just... He just doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, that's him, I think. No, that's just a regular old hacker. Hang on. Oh, I love them. Ow. Pabumon bad. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to, like, fight this guy. I don't know which one to hit. Which one do I hit? Ow. Rude. Oh, Yomon Kirby confirmed. Can't believe Kirby's a Digimon. It was right under our noses this whole time. You aren't worthy of going any further yet. Motherfucker! Once you've proven your strength and pride as a hacker, the path will open on its own. I guess you're not worthy yet either, because the path's not open for you. Heck. Walked all the way over there for no reason. A back attack? Hang on! Who are you to say I didn't see him coming? I mean, I didn't, but who are you to say that? Ooh, I've almost leveled up. Why is the N in Kowloon yellow? Two of them. Two of them. Oh! You lived. That wasn't part of the plan. Goo of them. Hopefully this game works the same way the last Digimon game did, and my health goes up every time I get a level. Because that saved me on needing a lot of healing items back in the last game.
なんだか不思議な感じだな。子供の頃にこんなことがあった気がするんだよね。君と新とも会ったことがあるような。
I have no clue what you're talking about. I cannot relate to this at all.
昨日チャットで会ったとかそういう意味じゃなくって。あれ？でもそっか。
Like maybe.
そうかも。
Yeah, maybe.
なんか変。
There were two others.
何今の？君も見た？またハッキング？もうほんと何なの？行こう。この先に新がいるんだよね。
So he was one of the 5, and he died and was made into a computer program, I'm guessing. Or something like that.
Nandayo, 今の映像。子供？気味悪い。
Me whenever I see kids.
ちくしょう。なんだってんだよ。すげえ嫌な気分だ。
Me whenever I see a child. What the fuck is this?
いたいた。ちょっともう一人で勝手に行くとか、どんだけ自己中かませばよかですか。
Relatable to the computer ghost stuff, but same. Hey, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Uh-huh. I don't think Terriermon can handle that on his own.
デジモン、まさか噂で聞いたエデンの黒い怪物か。データを食い漁ってるとかいう。お前らこっちへ走れ。なんだかわかんねえが、こいつのロックを解除する。ログアウトしてとっ。
See ya.
おい、走れっつってんだろ。グズグズしてんじゃねえ。
She's paralyzed with fear.
おい。
Oh, no. Her friends.
君たち、僕たちがノキアを守る。
逃げてノキア。
みんな集中。
Okay, good. Terriermon is back at full health. Nope. I gotta hold it down and that's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh.
Baby flame.
Baby flame. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. I'm dead.
どうしよう。強すぎるよ。
My bunny boy died.
なんでこんなに弱いんだ。ノキアを。
I know what's about to happen. That's just Darkon.
よし、ロックを解除した。ログアウトできるぞ。おい、ノキア、早く。
でもあの子たちがまだ。
わかんねえのか。足手まといはお前なんだよ。
Asshole.
お前が逃げおおせりゃ、あいつらはどうにでもなるんだ。おい、ノキアはログアウトした。俺も続く。お前も急げ。いいな。
How chivalrous. Can't believe I died at the very beginning of the game.
見つけて。
Warning. An unexpected error occurred during the logout process for Riley Iva. The logout process cannot continue. Oh good, I am dead. Now I'm a computer ghost. The logout process will continue. Yeah? Congrats, you died. Oh god, no, my data is showing. Nobody look at my data.
ちょっとあれやばくない？
Everyone stop looking at my data.
なんだよあいつ、気味悪い。
You really just say, isn't that dangerous?
こら！天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ！まとめて逮捕すんぞ！あ？
God, I fucking hate cops. Hey you, how dare you be having a medical issue in public? I'll arrest you for that.
ああ、不敬さん、こっちに。
誰が不敬さんだ誰が！刑事さんだ刑事さん！見た目だけで物事判断してんじゃねえ！逮捕すんぞ！ん？あ、うわぁ！なんだありゃ！どうなってんだ！
Use your code to defragment the cops.
キモいから逮捕！そこ逮捕！
A police officer when they see someone injured. Ugh, I'm gonna arrest you for that. How dare you need medical attention? Oh, I'm about to get hit by a car. Double dead. What the fuck is with this game?
面白い姿をしているな君は。
Everyone's just so casual about the fact that I am code.
厄介なことになる前に。おい、待てそこの車！止まらねえと逮捕するぞ！こら！人よりは奇妙な現象に慣れている方なんだが、こんな現象は初めて見たよ。私の声は聞き取れているかな？
I mean, I didn't do much of that to begin with.
それはよかった。君がもし人ではない何かだったらどうしようかと思っていたところだ。
Yeah, I have that problem all the time.
そうか。君自身自分の身に何が起きたのか理解できていないみたい。
Some big cuttlefish grabbed me when I was trying to log off of my computer, and now I'm just code.
聞きたいことがあるなら何でも答える。私の知り得る範囲。
Pity woman saves code child from the average bastard is not something I said.
君の体
Your
は
body is in an
極め
extreme
てデ
digital
ジタルな
state
状
as
態
if it
に
were
あ
a
る。
cyberspace avatar,
まるで
yet somehow
電
here
脳
in the
空
real
間からアバ
world.
ターのまま現実世界に飛び出したような。
Oh, of course.
も
How
し
could I have
本
not
当
seen
に
that
そうだ
coming?
としたら実に興味深い現象だ。
I'm just gonna keep asking her where my body is.
ここは新宿だ。仕事で探し物をしていてね。
I'm glad that she's asking to get to know me before we go on our first date, though.
自分で言うのもなんだが、あらましは嘘のような誠だ。今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しい事情を聞かせてもらう。いや、周囲に君以外の人物はいなかったはずだ。
Just me.
ひょっとすると君の友達も君と同じような姿をしているのか。
Yeah.
そうか。友達のことは気にするなとは言えないが、まずは自分自身のことを最優先に考えたまえ。私が誰か？そうか。
Yeah, you kind of just
自己紹介
drove up on me, grabbed me, and pulled me into your car.
最初に名乗るべきだったが、君の存在があまりにも興味深くてね、すっかり失念してしまっていたよ。すまない。私はクレミ京子。
Okay, Kyoko, what the fuck's going on with your hair? Did you not have time to finish cutting it before you left the house today? Yes, please. Please let me save. Is I would like to overwrite. Okay. She was cutting it in her car. Oh hey, I got an achievement. 1 down, 102 more to go. I think. Yep, 102 more. I'm sitting here looking like fucking Cortana.
経緯は把握した。
Finish cutting your hair, Kyoko.
君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したという新宿のあの場所はエデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはその付近なのかな。では今こうして私と会話している君とはまた別の体がどこかに存在するわけだ。
No doubles. 1 second. Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and manifested in the real world. You can't just say things. Words have meanings.
それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が壊れたデータの配信のような姿に変化した。いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、目の前にまさしく摩訶不思議な姿をした君が
I am sitting.
現段階では状況証拠による単純な推理しかできない。早速情報収集を
If you look good enough, you can just say whatever. She needs to finish cutting her hair before she comes talking to me like this. She's got one side of her face. Her hair doesn't even go down to her shoulder. The other side of her face, it goes down to past her waist. I get it, asymmetrical hair is perfectly fine, but that is too much. That is too asymmetrical. You should check out where you logged into Eden, which is where? I don't remember. This isn't part of some wicked scheme, is it?
私の言動に納得がいかないと。電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を持つクレン探偵事務所だ。君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明するのにこれほど頼もしい場所はないだろう。そして君が腰掛けているのは依頼人用のソファー。何？依頼報酬の件ならば心配しなくていい。君の存在は
Ma'am, that is incredibly gay. And I am so here for it.
大船にそうだな。メアリー・セレスト号あたりに乗り込んだつもりでいいさ。
luxury liner. Say the Mary Celeste.
さて、話を戻すとしよう。君がどこでログインしたかだが、それよりも何よりも前に君の姿をどうにかしなければいけないな。
Yeah, let's just put some makeup on me so it looks like I have skin.
その姿ではまともに外を歩くこともできない。それにとても不安定な状態に思う。
Yeah, I'm losing data all over the place.
じっくりと観察して確信したが、君はまさにデータの塊。デジタル体
She's gonna put me in her Digivice and and then she's gonna walk around with me.
しかし
I'm the
君は私の
Digimon.
声を聞き、ソファーに腰掛け会話している。現実世界の物理法則に従っている証拠だ。つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体、反電脳体と名付けるとしよう。
I'm glad. Digimon Riley. I'm glad that you are amused by my state of being, Kyoko.
君の体がデータで構成されているならば、見た目をどうにかすること自体はさほど難しくないだろう。適合するデータを取り込み修復すればいい。
Digigamer Riley, that's me.
君は基本的にはエデン内で使用されているアバターと構造を同じくしているはず。 空論の放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータが見つかれば上々なわけだが、
Man, that sure would be convenient if that were the case.
問題はその状態でログインできるかどうかだな。なんだ、テレビがどうかしたか？
こっちよ、飛びなさい。
I don't know about you, but when a strange voice appears in my head telling me to jump, I always listen. Jump? I couldn't possibly! Now I'm playing Persona 4. Okay, this does look really cool, though. I took a leap of faith, but what the heck happened? Looks like it can go forward after all. The digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the directional buttons or the L stick. Battle may be initiated, so always be on guard when moving. Oh god, I'm zooming. Oh, so I get to these these data nodes, and then I stop. I can choose my direction. Just fuck them up, buddy. Just fuck them up, Carriermon. Oh well, you kinda fucked them up. You fucked up one of them. There we go. I'm in Vaporwave. Unimon. This is so fucking cool. The left. look at little Carriermon just whipping about trying to stay behind me. There we go. Taken care of. I guess? It's gone, I guess. I can't go back the way I came. Is this? Looks like it. Kyoko Kirami. Damn it, I thought I gave her the slip. That wasn't a terminal, that was a TV. Oh, of course. Jump. From now on, I'm gonna call that ability of yours a connection jump. TM. What a happy little unexpected accident. Now you can go look around for an avatar part data. Head to Kowloon. There's plenty of junk data lying around in Kowloon. It should be easy to find what you need. Well, I don't have a choice. way. Come on. Guess I should go in the direction of that voice. Oh, it's the lady from the beginning, I bet. Yep, it's her! It's she! I love her hair.
私の声が届いたようね。ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わるデジモンたちの楽園。私は三神楽ミレイ。あなたにこの楽園を解放してあげる。デジタルモンスターラボラトリ、タルラボでもモントリーでも略し方は自由だけれど、私はデジラブをおすすめしているわ。
Yeah, that does have a nice ring to it.
知らないなら知らないで特に問題ないわ。いい時が来ればおのずと知ることになるはずだから。私があなたを呼んだ。それは少し違うわ。あなたが私を呼んだ。
I love you.
あなたはデジモンと深く交わり始めている。その運命の交差に私は引き寄せられ、あなたを見つけた。つまり私はあなたに呼ばれたの。
The women in these games are just like super gay, huh? Like they talk very romantic.
話はこれくらいにし
Specifically
ましょう。
towards me.
まずはここがどういう場所か自分の目で確かめてみて。
So, organize your party, Digivolve, de-Digivolve, and more. Raise your Digimon by training or feeding. Take on dungeons that you've already cleared. I mean, that would explain it, yeah. You spend enough time in the digital world, you just become... That would explain what happened to me. Take on dungeons you've already cleared. Purchase items for the Digifarm. Network battle. Medical med. Recover HP and SP. Okay. Fucking cat? Look at that, that's just a normal ass cat. It's not a Digimon. I'm leaving. By using the shortcut gates prepared by Mirai, you can revisit dungeons you've explored in the past, you can accumulate experience, and there are various methods of use, such as collecting dropped items and Digimon's data. Alright, I guess I'll talk to her. I'm sure I have to. Actually, hang on. First, open up the bank. I can't convert anyone yet. I need one more of, like, most of them. And it would take up a lot of memory to get Kurosari mod if I could. $420, nice. 420. Do I have to, like, go up to every single one? What am I doing here? If you change the avatar and title you use in network battles. Well, this is if I go online. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I guess cover? Well, shit, that was a waste of 200 yen. There we go. Please select the transaction. Buy. No, this still is not anything. I was not paying attention. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, there we go. You understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let me see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing, a small token for you. I got a hacking skill. Shiny combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. How you use your skills is up to you. Never forget that. You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon, live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. By deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It is a very important ability. It will even change your life. Connection jump. That's what you call your curious skill. You know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, different. But I'm certain it's a skill that will serve you in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. The Digimon in the party must meet the necessary conditions. Check the conditions of a skill from the player menu of your Digivice. This one's I'll let you use the special exit. Next time, go to the access point if you please. Communication devices that use the flow of the digital wave to connect to locations everywhere. They are reference points for the digital network. Additionally, they allow the protagonist to use the connect jump to move to Eden or to the Digilab. Okay. Got a new hacking skill, right? In player, I can check. Wallcraft. Usage condition, there's one Digimon. There are 4 more Digimon which are rookie or better. 4 more Digimon that are champion or better. 4 more that are ultimate or better. Okay, well, guess this is where I'm going. Come on, Terriermon, let's go. We're both Digimon now. Oh man, what am I gonna do? X. I'm just kind of learning on the fly what buttons are what. Me, whew, I finally got through to you. I lost your trace info. You must design a Digisona by the end of this. You mean like a Digimon or a Tamer? Because like, I'll do it either way, but lost your trace info and had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? Both. Shit. I'll do my best. Ran to Mirai Mikigura. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her, you seem to have the craziest luck. Tell me about it. Assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done. Gave me some time. Alright, on to our next move. Scan the area around the entrance to Kowloon and mark key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go and retrieve some. It's something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step in returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay. Searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons, now is it? Ma'am, I've never done that. Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. I've never defeated 48 demons. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Notification appears in the bottom right of your screen. Hit the menu. As someone who has done both, yeah, it's easier. Fucking... Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Try using simple phrases you can learn from friends and clients. Okay, well, back to adventure. Ooh, puzzle piece. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to get Kuramon. Hello, I'm a mainly be lurking while doing stuff but good luck. Hey JB. How was the rest of 3D All-Stars? I'm assuming y'all didn't beat Sunshine that fast, but I hope you and Gage had a good rest of the stream. And data of new Digimon. That's good. I really want to get it when I have the money for it. Scan data. The Digimon will be collected and the Digimon will be registered to the field guide of your Digivice. At the Digilab, you can Digi-convert and browse detailed data by making friends with the Digimon through the Digivolation. They're fucking dead. Woo! I have enough to get a Kuramon now. I got an avatar card. It's just a bunch of baby Digimon. I don't want to fight them all, but I have no choice. Okay. Barriermon's about to level. Is there a card over here? Oh, there is! So glad I walked over here. Ooh! Digimon all have types and attributes, each with their own affinity. A Digimon's type is shown in a mark in the upper left part of their stats, and the attribute is displayed by the color. During target selection, good affinity is shown with a red target ring, a bad affinity with a blue target ring. Consider affinities when choosing who to attack. So vaccine is strong against virus, virus is strong against data, data is strong against vaccine. Okay. And then the typical elemental circles or triangles. Ooh, light and dark are both weak to each other? Yes? Okay, well, I don't have to choose because, it hits everyone. And didn't kill any of them, but... Oh! Oh no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, I gotta heal. Don't die. I gotta heal, but I'm just gonna get stuck in a loop. What do I do? I gotta heal, but they're just gonna hit me again. Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do? This sucks. I'm dead, but like... Oh shit, if I had known it would kill both of them, I would have done that in the first place. Oh, wait. That's kinda soft. Like, that should have killed me outright, but it left me 1 health for some reason. Whatever. Whatever you say, Nintendo. This isn't even a Nintendo game. Just kill them both. Kill them all, Mario. Hey, scan complete. What do you want? What do you want? Quick reply, I'm impressed. Guess you gotta reply to a reply sometimes. Okay. Sure. Alright, well now... I imagine this guy's not gonna have shit to say. I can use that! It's a level 1 firewall, I should be able to break that. Bullshit. Awesome, now you're done too. And you're dead. Okay, well... Next over here. They all look so squishy. They are pretty squishy is the thing. Is that it? I've been poisoned! Oh, it just automatically undoes the effects, right? Okay. Versus type affinity. Ooh, neat. Okay. Dead. They are baby is the thing, Selena. But yeah, they are kind of squishy. Was that enough junk data for me to be done? What? Where do I go then? Didn't I get all the parts? Zoom out with G. I've missed something. Oh, it only goes as high as 200. Good to know. Oh, I'm blind. That's the thing. I just completely missed that one. A cross combo can occur when 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline. Cross combos, power attacks, and skill effects with the help of allied Digimon. Increased number of hits, increased damage, increase the amount of health recovered, increase the amount of change in your stat. Cross-combo occurrence rates are displayed on the timeline. The bigger the gauge number, the higher the rate. The gauge fills as you attack, and Digimon with higher camaraderie have a higher occurrence rate. Interesting. Well, They're not gonna get to experiment with that, because, they're dead! Harryermon, destroyer of baby. Okay, there we go. You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. What? What's that? You don't know how to get back? You try logging out like you always do. If you went through an agency terminal, my guess is that you should come out through one. To be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. In the worst case, if your data gets scattered through the network, I'll salvage as much as I can. That is not reassuring, Kyoko. I'm joking, kind of. That was not... Once again, you've been given... That is not reassuring in the slightest. Like, oh yeah, you know, worst case scenario, you'll be scattered to the four winds and I'll get what I can back, you know? Don't worry about it. You worry so much. Alright, I guess I have to go back the way I came because it said that that terminal didn't work. So I go back this way, I guess. Why is this the furthest out I can zoom on this screen? I don't like that. And I just can't zoom in on out or on this one. No. Just exit, I guess. Log out, right? That's what she told me to do. Oh hey, it worked.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。当然の帰結。推測通りの結果だ。
Why would you expect anything? You don't know me.
しかし、よくよく現実離れした能力だ。物理法則にリチムに従っているのは、物質生命体としての本能的な恐怖によるものかな。
I'm afraid to break the laws of physics.
本当に興味深い。
邪魔するよ、京ちゃん。
相変わらず物音一つ立てませんね、おじさん。
Yeah, of
おっ
course.
とすまん。またやっちまったか。
それと、その呼び方もいい加減改めてもらえませんか？子供の頃の呼び名ですよ。
京ちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれないかい？俺にとっちゃ京ちゃんは京ちゃんだよ。いくつになっても美人の凄腕探偵になってもな。
Not a single man has gotten off on the right foot with me.
どこまで話を聞きました？
今来たところだが、なんかまずい。ああ、先客がいたのか。すまんすまん。依頼話の最中だったのかな？
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが、少し毛色の異なる存在でして。
おお、では何者だい？
That's none of your fucking business. I'll just say I'm an assistant detective, I guess.
紹介しておこう。こちらは又吉刑事。父の代からの付き合いでね、旧知の仲だ。信頼をしている。電脳犯罪を専門に追う本庁好きのエリート部署の刑事だよ。
Okay.
見かけによらずと思っただろう。まあ実際のところ。
No, you look about as arrogant as a retired detective should be.
でなきゃ探偵ってのはうさんくさい連中とつるんだりしないさ。おっと、失言失言。
I don't like this guy.
それで何か事件ですか？依頼でしたらどうぞソファーにかけてお待ちを。 今美味しいコーヒーを入れて。
I'll just whip up some tasty coffee.
いやいい、今日は依頼じゃない。コーヒーはいいよ。エデン症候群の件で少し気になる噂を耳にしてね。きょうちゃんも興味があるんじゃないかな。
聞かせていただきましょうか。
Eden syndrome, huh? We're just gonna stare at each other.
この子なら大丈夫ですよ、おじさん。実はエデンに絡
I'm
む
not
特
going
殊
fucking
な関
anywhere.
係者です。
They're not boxing me out of the plot relevant stuff.
それにある種のスペシャリストになりうる素質があります。話を聞かせておくべきでしょう。
そうか、きょうちゃんのお墨付きなら問題ない。話ってのはエデン症候群患者を隔離している例の特別病棟の噂だよ。おっと、未来の専門家さんにはエデン症候群の説明が必要かい？
Yes.
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのはエデンを利用中のユーザーが突然意識不明になり、そのまま目覚めなくなる奇
They
病
get
だ。
too addicted to the internet.
年々患者数は増えているが、原因、治療法、症状、未だ多くが謎に包まれている。
If the symptoms are a mystery, how can you figure out who has it? Like, the cause and the treatment I can totally get behind. Like, you don't know what causes them to get this syndrome. You don't know how to treat it to make it better for them. But the symptoms should be pretty fucking clear cut. Otherwise, you'd have no way of knowing if they're suffering from Eden syndrome or something else.
セントラル病院にはエデン症候群患者の専用病棟、特別病棟があって、
This old
そこで
man's
は
a
研
fraud.
究および回復処置を行っている。が、妙に情報統制が厳しくてな。患者の家族も立ち入れない秘密の隔離施設があるとか。上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて事実を隠蔽しているんじゃないかなんて噂もある。
See.
今回の件も噂の息を出ない類ではあるんだが、近くセントラル病院の背後が動き出しそうだ。
It means behind the scenes.
はいも上白エンタープライズですね。
ああ、セントラル病院は上白の息がかかっている。エデンネットワークの運営元である上白のな。発症患者の増加、症状の重篤化傾向、それらが明らかになりつつある今、上白が黙っているはずがない。
I need someone to deal with it for me. I don't have to for it. Number of patients increasing and symptoms are getting worse.
普段の病院で人の出入りが激しくなっている。特別病棟のセキュリティも強化されるらしい。これは何か。
ようやくですね。
ああ、やっとだ。
やはりコーヒーを入れてきますよ。景気よく乾杯といきましょう。
おっと、そろそろ署に戻らないと。悪いが乾杯はまたの機会にしよう。
Another time.
じゃあまたな。君、きょうちゃんの入れたコーヒーには気をつけろ。特に色と固形物にはな。ほら、いつかきょうちゃんのコーヒーを鑑識に回す日が来るんじゃないかと。
I think she's trying to kill you.
そいつはシャレになんねえよな。
What is he talking about?
「聞いての通りだ。
It was as he said. I do put little chunks of solid things in my coffee.
エデン症候群絡みの生きた情報は手に入りにくい。 背後で
Oh,
上
and the
城の
stuff
統
about
制が
Eden
行き届いて
syndrome.
いるから
He
な。
was right about all that also.
そしてこれからさらにセキュリティは厳しくなる。
All the more.
エデンで異変が起き、異常な状態の君が現れた。タイミングを同じくして上城も動くという。これは偶然か？
Yeah, it is.
いいな、必然だ。この上なく明白な論理だ。推理するまでもない。私はこれからセントラル病院へ向かう。セキュリティ強化の前に可能な限り情報を引き出す。君もぜひ同行してくれたまえ。君の状態に関する情報も得られるかもしれない。求めよ、さらば与えられ
You
る。
shall find.
叩けよ、さらば開かれる。いや、君の場合、開けごまが適当か？
I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, Oh, this is the game. This is... I've seen this. Like... Start off with a frontal attack. I saw someone on Twitter posted just this area before, talking about how it's like the most real sounding hospital they've ever heard in a video game. Because there's so much background noise going on. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. I'm a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. Really a lot of fun. I'm not a boy. Not a boy. Is that the person I hallucinated earlier? Is that Hugo or whatever his name was? No, that's supposed to be a girl. Am I supposed to know who this is? I'll just be friendly. Alright, well, that sure was something. I'm gonna call it for the stream. You know, it's only been a couple of hours, but I'm kinda sleepy. So, is there anyone we can raid? I'm gonna raid Sophie, baby. She's playing Skyrim. I forget what I was gonna use as the raid phrase. So we're just gonna say raid phrase as the raid phrase. Raid phrase go here is the raid phrase. Thanks everybody for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to be playing through Sleuth. That I've heard only good things about this game, and so far I've really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be streaming again on Tuesday. I'm gonna be playing some more Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, and I think I know what I'm gonna be doing on Thursday, but I don't want to say just yet, just in case that plan falls through. But it's something I'm also really looking forward to, and I would really appreciate it if y'all came by for it. So, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all on Tuesday. Have a great night.